Hello everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. So if you have been struggling making samosas, then keep on watching this video because I guarantee you're going to love this recipe. These are so good. Anytime I make these, they disappear in minutes. They have that crunchy texture on the outside, and these are filled with beef. You can fill it with anything you want. I served this with some salsa, which tasted so amazing. So as usual, the recipe is simple. I have listed the ingredients in the description box below. Don't forget, check on that. So without saying more, let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna start by making our wraps, which is very simple. In my bowl, I've just added 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm mixing that with a teaspoon of salt. Next, I'm adding some vegetable oil. I'm using 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil. I'm just quickly going with my hand. I'm going to mix that well, so make sure that you crush everything. We don't want any lumps. Next, we'll add some water. So I'm using 1 1/4 cups of warmed water, and then I'm also going to continue with my hands. I'm going to mix this until you have a nice dough. This may take about a few minutes. By the way, if you have a dough mixer, you can just place everything there and make this process very much easier. So our dough looks great at this point. As you can see, it's soft and it's not sticky. So now I'm just going to let this rest for about 10 minutes. So just cover it with a kitchen towel, let that rest, and then in the meantime, let's quickly make our filling. So for our filling, I'm using beef filling. You can use any filling you like, either chicken, potatoes, cheese. So anyway, I'm just going to quickly cook my beef. I've just added some vegetable oil on my pan, and here I have some minced beef, and now I'm just pounding it to avoid any lumps. So I'm going to cook this down for about 4 to 5 minutes. So as you can see now, we have some water in the pan. This is from the meat. I just want to cook this until all that water is gone. We will add some salt and some dry oregano. Oregano makes this minced beef filling taste so yummy. So add that and then quickly mix that, and then we're just going to cover our pan and let this cook until all that water is gone, and it will also help the meat cook well. Now let's quickly check this, and as you can see, our pan is dry. That's all we want. And now our minced beef is almost done. So give that a quick mix, and then next we're going to add some onions. So I have here some nicely chopped white onions. You can use red onions if you have. So I'm going to cook this down for about a minute. That will be enough for the onions. So give that a quick mix. And by the way, I hope you're enjoying watching my videos. I would love to know where you're watching this video from, and if you've been making my recipes, thank you so much. Let's be friends. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe for more of my amazing recipes. So anyway, let's get back to our meat filling. Our meat is ready, so we'll just turn the heat off, and then we're going to add some nicely chopped cilantro. You can use coriander as well, or parsley leaves, and I'm also adding some green chilies. This is just to spice it up a bit. That's actually optional. If you don't like it spicy, you can just omit that. So quickly mix that, and we'll just transfer this to a plate and then off to our next step. This is ready. Set it aside. Let's quickly check our dough, and our dough has been resting for some time. Now we're just going to transfer it to our working space. Make sure you have a bigger working space, actually, because we're going to need it later. So give that a quick knead for about a minute or 2, and then next we're just going to divide it into 2 equal pieces before we roll it out. Now we're going to roll out our dough, so make sure you have many excess flour because we will really need it. As you can see, I'm just adding flour. This will prevent the dough from sticking on our surface because we need to roll out this dough until it's very thin, and to achieve that you need a lot of flour. So we're just going to continue rolling this while adding flour if necessary, so make sure that your dough is not sticking on your working surface. So as you can see, I am just rolling it out while turning on the other side and adding flour as well. So make sure you do that, and also roll out the edges as well. We don't want any thick edges here. We want every side to be of the same size. So as you can see, mine is nicely thin, and next we're just going to cut it into small rounds. So I'm using a bowl like this. You can use any round cutter you have. So I'm just going ahead to cut it into smaller pieces, as you can see here. Next we'll remove the excess dough, place it aside, mix it with the other dough to make more pieces, and then now our next step is to just add our filling. So quickly add the meat filling on each piece. Don't add a lot of filling or else they might break up when they are cooking. So about a tablespoon is enough for each piece. So let me quickly show you how to fold this. You will dip your finger in water, and then you're going to spread it around the dough, and you're going to just fold it as the way I'm doing it here. Press the edges a bit with your finger, and then you're going to use a fork to seal it all around. And that's just it. These are ready for frying. So you'll continue folding the other pieces until you're all done, and once you're done, just place them aside. And by the way, you can make a lot of this and just put in your freezer. So you can just put them in a Ziploc bag, put them in the freezer. This can stay for up to 3 months. So anyway, now let's get to cooking. So here I have my oil ready. This has been heating for some minutes and it's over medium heat. So a quick test, I usually just dip a wooden stick, and if I see bubbles coming out immediately, that means that my oil is ready, and that's when I put in my samosas. And I'm going to fry this for about 3 to 5 minutes until they're nicely golden brown on both sides. And these are ready, so we just remove them from the hot oil, place them over a kitchen towel to release out more excess oil, and continue cooking the other remaining pieces. And this is done, ready to serve. They look so yummy and appetizing. Let them just cool a bit and then serve. They have that nice crunchy texture on the outside, and as you can see, those bubbles out, those are so yummy. I love them when they are so crunchy and crispy as well. So also the meat filling is nicely cooked. This tastes so amazing. I like serving this with some salsa, or as we call it, kachumbari. Let me warn you, these are so addictive, so you better make a lot of them. So anyway guys, I hope you make this, and I hope you all enjoy this as much as we did. And that's all for today, guys. I hope you're going to make these yummy samosas. As you can see, they're so easy to make as well, and let me guarantee you they taste as amazing as they look. I hope you make this for your family, for your friends. I hope everyone loves this. And as usual, if you make this, don't forget to tell me how yours came out in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more of my amazing recipes. You can always connect on Instagram or on TikTok at Phils_Kitchen. So till my next video, guys. Bye.